all my fellas out there, man, who witnessed Monday Night Raw this past week. And the Liv Morgan segment with Rhea, Ripley, and Dom Mysterio, which not all heroes got to wear capes when you dominate Mysterio, right? I just wanted to let y'all know and give y'all a reminder. The Prince wanted to give y'all some advice. You see, this is why we dub this channel Mind Over Matter, because we think with our own mind. We think with our own brains. It's too often in this world we live in today, especially even going outside of the pro wrestling realm, that people want to think and sound and talk and speak like everyone else and not use their own mind and not have their own opinion and not use their own perspective on things. They actually just want to just be a carbon copy of everyone else and pretty much are formulating their words and portraying their words and the thought process just like everyone else. And it's become so mundane to me. It's become so aggravating to me that nothing and nobody feels original anymore. I'm just being completely honest with you guys, man. And that's just the world we live in today. It's too often that we've adhered to too many soft things, right? Oh, we just gotta say what we want to say to fit in the agenda because we think that that's going to get us some brownie points with these women online, bro. It's not going to get you any brownie points, man, with somebody like Liv Morgan online. Dude, listen. She's not going to call you. She's not going to text you. She's not going to reply to your DMs. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. Newsflash, bitch. Not all women like nice guys. Maybe the 10% who are either in their mid-30s or 40s and got kids. And that's no shade because trust me, I got some of them myself. But listen, as far as the younger generation of women coming up, I had to learn the hard way myself. It's okay. And it's all right for us men, us fellas out there who are listening to this audio, that we can embrace, learn to enjoy our masculinity. We can actually sit back and enjoy. And when it comes to the professional wrestling world, we can even have the best of both worlds. We can all eat. We can all sit at the head of the table with Roman, right? We can all get along. You get your pro wrestling. I get my story art, right? You know, there's still good professional wrestlers. And while they can still be sexy, there can be sex appeal. Because like it or not, sex sells. Okay? Listen, your boy doesn't make the rules, all right? But why can't everybody eat at the table? Why do you have to list people as sexist or misogynist or bigot just because they want to express themselves? And for the people who are actually not afraid to be fellas online, not afraid to enjoy their masculinity online or in public or in real life, just in the real world, bro. Why do we continue to have to be slandered for these certain things? I just definitely do not understand this. I never understood this. This is the world that we live in today, actually. So I just had to take a couple of moments to address that because it's frustrating, man. You know, because my God, if you've seen Liv Morgan, Dumb Daisy Deuce was Daisying, my goodness gracious. Bro, she killed the PG era in one spin. That's it. That's all it took. Her and Rhea Ripley in one night killed the PG era. So, peons online, it is okay to embrace your masculinity. Listen, bro, stop trying to appeal to being kind. She's not going to F you. She won't reply to your texts or reply to your DMs online. It ain't happening, Captain. You got a better chance of hell freezing overnight. You got a better chance in the sky turning fucking green and coming down on you. You got a better chance of all elite fake pro wrestling actually getting over 1.1 million in the ratings. You got a better chance of meeting your father. You got a better chance of actually sitting down and having a real discussion with a real woman that actually exists, right? For the actual peons out there. You got a better chance in doing that than actually having Rhea Ripley or Liv Morgan reply to any one of your DMs or any one of your text messages or any one of your replies online. Stop it. Stop trying to simp because you think that you're getting brownie points and you think that you're appealing to what the fuck they want. You're doing the exact opposite and proving their point. That you're just going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. And they're just going to keep laughing at you, hugged up with their hubbies in real life, and then just laughing at your goof ass. You know, It's, you know, the masculinity of society is really started to become the norm, bro. But that's just me. You know, you already got the LGBT community. No shade to those brothers and sisters out there. But, you know, they're already just trying to come down and, you know, they want to attack our children, man. And, you know, destroy the masculinity within that realm, too. So, you know, you just got to learn to embrace it, dog. Why can't we all eat at the table, man? Anyways, before we get into the best part of Raw, which was the Liv Morgan segment and Rhea and Dom, I want to start off with Gunther and Damian Priest. So this is still a Mind Over Matter production, y'all. Y'all have not tuned into anything else. This is still live and living color, Mind Over Matter. So appreciate all y'all still joining in. Don't mind that cold opening. Let's jump right into it. So Priest, and like I said, Gunther, step in the ring. Man, somebody taught Gunther to be disrespectful as fuck. Who let the cat out on this man, bro? Who slipped something into Gunther drink, man, when he was sitting in the bar last night? My man was talking shit all Monday night when he came out to talk that shit against Priest. My man, who did something to Gunther, man, when he was growing up, bro? Who made him this savage right here, man, over the last couple of weeks? Who did something to this boy? Because he was going in on Priest. He regrets nothing. He trashes the fans. He trashes Damian Priest. He still calls all of us trash, right along with Priest. Man, Priest comes down. He ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit, man. He comes in, drops the mic. Wabaka whops the fuck out of Gunther, man. He's not trying to hear it. Gunther is very disrespectful lately. The disrespect was at a 10. It was very real. So, Damian Priest came to get it back in blood. And not only did they take the fight to the outside of the ring, they started in the ring, of course. They took the fight to the outside of the ring. They took it to the stage. They took it to the backstage area. And these boys are scrapping. I love every second of it. They made it unpredictable now. Who's going to win, bro? Now they got me hooked for SummerSlam. At first, I was not only not interested, but it felt like Gunther was a for sure winner. We all counted Damian out, but I don't think we should. I don't think we should now, man, because, the last couple of weeks, they've been building this thing up to actually make it look presentable and to actually make people get just a little bit more invested. They didn't have to move mountains. I didn't really expect them to, especially with two people who were supposed to be heels, unless, as we've been seeing, they want to portray Damian as more of a face. Okay. I didn't really believe in it getting over at first, but I mean, if that's what you want to sell me on, then make me believe. I guess that's their job. That's the man of 3H's job, right? Make me believe. So I'm wondering what this means for the Judgment Day as a whole, but we'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, man, this is a good segment. This is anybody's ball game now. I absolutely love this brawl. More of this. 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. We had to start building somewhere. If you're going to do it, this was the way to start doing it. Backstage brawl sold me, especially because it created the heat, the heat magnet that Gunther has been the last couple of weeks, man. He's been killing it on the mic, and he definitely got under Drew's, well, I'm sorry, not Drew's. We're going to get to him in a second, but Damian Priest's skin 2 weeks in a row. If you can do that, I'm sold. Let's get it. Now, talking about Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, the real Mac, since we brought him up, CM Punk comes out, says he's cleared and wants to scrap with Drew. He's not waiting to SummerSlam. My man's got the tape on. He's wrapping his hands up. He's ready to rock and roll already. He ain't trying to wait till no SummerSlam. My man said he's going to get his pound of flesh, and he was definitely looking for it. However, Drew actually comes out. And this man, he's so cocky, bro. Drew Mac, the Mac Daddy, man. He's so cocky, bro. He said he's going to wait. He gets real disrespectful, right? But he's saying, like, yeah, I can actually control my emotions, man. So I'm not going to fight you right now. That's a big money match. That's SummerSlam, dog. Ain't nobody going to get that match for free. These motherfuckers ain't going to get that match for free. We not about to give them that, even if it is just a brawl. They don't deserve to get that for free, man. Nah. So Adam Pearce comes out and stops them, right? Gets in the middle with them. And he says what he didn't tell you, Punk, was that you guys can't touch before SummerSlam. But not only can you not touch, But if you do, the match itself is off. So that was the deal. So, yeah. With that being said, man, that was cool to see. Adam Pearce been growing some balls lately, bro. I mean, for real. Love this version of Adam Pearce. Pretty cool. So, yeah. Drew, man. Drew Mack gets real disrespectful right here. This man pulls out the bracelet that he took off of CM Punk's arm in Chicago when he dropped him and left him a bloody mess, man. He took the bracelet off from his family, basically. You know, his dog Larry, his wife AJ Lee with their names on it, man. He's got that bracelet still in his pocket. He pulls it out. My man gets real disrespectful. CM Punk at this point is livid. My goodness, man. Punk wants to rip this guy in two at this point. And man, Joe, this was just something else. This was something that you wanted to see in that moment. But, you know, like Drew said, big money match. Adam Pearce wasn't going to let that fly. Apparently, he brings out Seth, right? Seth is going to be the special guest referee. He comes out. He's singing and dancing. Whoa, you know, the usual, right? So my man's happy-go-lucky. He's saying he can control the chaos or he loves chaos or some type of shit like that. So he wants to keep them at bay. He's going to be the special guest referee. We already knew that. Definitely giving off SummerSlam 97 vibes when it comes to Bret Hart and The Undertaker. When Shawn Michaels was a special guest referee, Bret spits in Michaels' face. Boom. That's what pretty much started the Attitude Era, if you think about it deep enough, right? So Rock's Undertaker with the chair. Y'all remember that stuff. So, yeah, it's definitely giving across those vibes already. And we haven't even gotten to SummerSlam. But I can see, because of the animosity, because of the hatred that Punk has for Seth and Seth has for Punk and Drew has for Seth, all vice versa, man, this is good. This is good shit. And apparently it's going to be a special stipulation, I believe, next week. I think they alluded to that. Somebody let me know in the comments below. I think that was the part that I had missed watching this, but it completely went over my head. Not sure if it went over yours. Somebody let me know. But yeah, apparently Seth is going to come out and announce the special stipulation next week. Okay, let's see where we go with this. I thought him being the special ref in itself was a special stipulation, but shit, if we can add another layer to this story because we waited so long to get it, then by all means, I'm for it. I guess we'll just have to wait until next week to see what said stipulation will be. Now, the Judgment Day segment. Rhea tells Dom to chill over Jey Uso, man, because Dom, he's worried. Dom, listen, man, your girl don't want Jey Uso, bro. Jey want her, bro. Relax, Dom, relax. Everything cool. So Dom addresses Rhea. He says, hey, listen, I seen the social media post. You yeeted, right? You said yeet to Jey Uso, wanting your number. What that's supposed to mean? And she laughs at my boy Dom, man. You know, she tells him what pretty much every woman tells him. They man, or, you know, whoever they seeing right, you know. And then she, you know, that's got 10 homies in the phone, right? But, you know, she's going to tell you that he's just a friend anyways because you're lame and you definitely don't know what's going on in real life. Trust me, we've all been there, bro. But listen, he's just a friend, man. Listen. And he say he's just a friend. Come on, y'all. And he say he's just a friend, so I can be your fantasy. Hey, what you say? You say he just. Come on, man. She's just playing with you, Dom. So she tells Dom that she was just playing around. Come on, man. Take it easy. I've been seeing your social media posts, my dude. You ain't slick either, Dom. Come on, fam. Calls that boy out instantly. But anyways, he's just a friend, Dom. Relax. Jay ain't gonna ease up on your girl, bro. Now, granted, Rikishi is pretty pissed about this because he doesn't want his son in this type of storyline. Now, I'll be the first to tell you it is interesting, but I can see why Rikishi may have a little frustration because is this the best we got for Jey Uso? Can we actually get Jey Uso rocking? We'll see. But for now, it's not all about him. But, yeah, that is something to address. So Finn and Dom actually go and find Jay. They're going to look for Jay. Or at least they tried. They split up. Finn tells Dom to go the other way. And then, man, I think Finn is actually smashing Liv. Why do you think he told Dom to go look the other way and made him feel bad for seeing Liv when he came back around? Like, damn, I'll leave you for 10 seconds, bro. And this is what you do? Type shit. Yo, he definitely is egging this on, because I think deep down, Finn Balor is smashing Liv Morgan, bro. I think this is the hook, line, sinker. They want you to think. I think they're trying to swerve us. They want you to think that Dom is going to turn on Rhea, right? Or does he really love his mommy? Who knows? Maybe he really loves his mommy and Finn Balor really is smashing Liv. But that's what makes it so intriguing. That's what makes the story arc so alive, man, and intriguing and so interesting. And it gets you invested. It hooks you, bro. So that's what makes you, that's what makes it hard to turn your eyes from this, because you want to see what's going to happen, how it's going to play out at SummerSlam, and what's going to play out with the Judgment Day as a whole. Good shit. So continuing on, man. Rhea drags Dom out to the ring to address this whole Liv situation. Rhea wants her belt back, but Liv's telling her to wait. And she says that she can wait to SummerSlam. So, man, Dom basically tells Liv, man, breaks this girl's heart, bro. Right? In Spanglish. My man speaking Spanglish at this point. Right? But before that, Liv, them things was thinking. That's all I gotta say. And like I said in my cold opening, man, if y'all mad about them things being thinking on Liv Morgan, she says what? She says, listen, Dom doesn't want a girl like you, Rhea. He wants a girl like me. And I'm telling you, she killed the whole PG era right there. If y'all crying about this segment now, just wait until Raw hits Netflix come January. Because there's no holds barred at that point. They can do whatever the fuck they want on Netflix. It is no restrictions at all. So if y'all peons crying now, man, just wait until we get to next year. Oh, I can't wait to see the tears come down people's face then. But listen, I love this segment. Dom breaks Liv's heart in Spanglish. My man's treating her. He gets licked by Rhea Ripley, right? Rhea's licking him. I'm like, whoa, Buddy Murphy's got to be somewhere not enjoying this too much, knowing that he just put the ring on her. But it's all TV, man. So it is what it is. I'm sold on this whole storyline. Does Dom really love his mommy? Or is he playing Rhea for a fiddle? He's been working with Liv this entire time. This was only done to try to swerve Rhea Ripley, and he's going to cost her the belt at SummerSlam. See, this is the thing. Sex sells, bro. How is Dom so stoic, man? How is my man not folding like loose leaf paper to this storyline? Not all heroes gotta wear capes. And Dom is gonna be a living legend for this 10 years from now, man. People are gonna be inspired by this for the rest of the time. At least the fellas out there is, man. How do you got a mistress, a girlfriend, and a side chick all at home? How, Dom? You living up to your real father's dreams. Not Rey Mysterio. He ain't your real dad. You living up to your real father's dreams. Eddie Guerrero. He even got the Eddie Guerrero mustache to go with it, man. So we're going to see how this plays out, man. I do not know how Dom was able to be so stoic. I would have folded like loose leaf paper at this point. I would have folded like you folding the damn table to just, unfold at the picnic or some shit like that, man. Or a napkin or something like that, man. Fuck. Dom is a living hero and a living legend, bro. For all fellas to acknowledge, for all men to, praise over time. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. You can actually have a little bit of sex appeal and you can still be able to create a story arc without it being over offensive. So this is how it's done. You can take those risks, but you don't have to overdo it. So we'll see what happens. What does this mean for the Judgment Day? What does this mean for Damian Priest? What does this mean for Finn Balor and Liv Morgan and Dom? All of this is getting my attention and interesting. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments. I held y'all long enough. And this has still been the Mind Over Matter production. Once again, I will catch you guys next time. And we'll be right back with some more. Peace, deuces. And man, Dom is a hero, y'all. We out.